Alright then guys, here we go. Our first look at Project Triton. Yes. Okay, so we're going to come around. Some of the things I already sorted out on the bike already. I couldn't wait. When I picked up the bike yesterday, the shifters wasn't working at all. So they shifted now. But we come back down in a minute. Okay, so we're coming through. And we look a lot at the brake work. And the brake work is in a really sorry state. So I might be getting in touch with one or two of you to see what you got. And we can have a look at the wheels. It doesn't show too well on the camera, but they're extremely rusty on the front. The bike has sat outside for the last 10 years or so. Prior to this, you can see the paintwork is in excellent condition. The frame is not rusty anyway at all. So this is a really good candidate for a restoration. I was going to go for a resto mod on the bike, but you can see by the rear calipers they're in good condition. The seat posts have got some pitting, but being inside, I think he said it was about 10-15 years they've been sat outside. Now the rear the rear hub was seized, and I've been working on this all night. So I now freed up the gears on the rear hub. They're now working. They just needed a lot of lube. It was completely bone dry. I used half a tin of WD-40 penetrating oil. I filled the hub with WD-40 and just let it soak overnight. Done the same with the chain. As you rotated the chain, the links were sticking in place. So everything's had a really good lube to get it going. Unfortunately, the rear mudguard has lost its screw and rear light, and it's got a kink in the fender. Luckily though, these are quite cheap and available. I might try and get hold of another one, or one of the later Raleigh chrome ones, as this is a Triumph edition, not a Raleigh edition. You can see here the droppers, everything's in excellent condition. A little bit of surface pitting on there, but generally she's a lovely bike. Rear brake cable is seized, so we're going to need a new cable for the rear. That doesn't work at all. And there's a buckle in the rear wheel as well, so we're going to have to have a look at that, maybe change the wheel, change the rim. But the surface contacts of the rim are excellent. You can see again where she was stood and all the shit was building up. The pump lugs, they're still in good condition, no rusting at all on them, and these are generally the first to go because it's such a small piece that they can rot. So being outside, let's say 10 years, she had actually turned up really nice. There's no bending at all to the polling pivot. That's in excellent condition. I needed a lot of lubing. I was pretty much seized. You can better see now the front wheel, the state of that. So I think the first thing we're going to do, we're going to give her a good wash, get all the crap off her, and see where we go from there. I am quite thinking of going with Raleigh Evo 2 wheels on you, and re-spoke the Sturmey Archer hub. I already spoken to our cycles about reshelling the bottom bracket. They said they want £150 to put a new liner in the bottom bracket and trim it by 5mm. If anybody could beat that price, I'd be interested, because £150 on a £25 bike, I don't see the logic in myself. So we come up the handlebars, so as you can see, left hand completely seized, could be anywhere in the cable. I freed off the right hand brake lever, that's working lovely, and the shifters are working lovely, as I said. So she is going to need a new brake cable. I am going to get, in fact I've already ordered a new set of alloy handlebars to cut down on a little bit of the weight. She's a Raleigh Industries branded head tube, so I don't really want to change that. Probably Raleigh bars, but 1980 could be from TA India rather than TA Raleigh. I'm safe to bet because we do know they was using TA India chains at the time instead of Reynolds. Not Reynolds, Reynolds. So the Reynolds chains had stopped and they was using TA India bike chains, sister company to TA Raleigh. Then some of the brake work here, as you can see, we're going to give it a rub down, see it comes up. Is it worth going like the price of getting re-chromed or just buying second hand off eBay? I think we'll go to second hand off eBay, because I know for my Maverick, just to re-chrome a set of handlebars is 40 quid. That's more than it costs to buy another set of bars. So at the moment I think we're going to go with a gentle resto mod on the bike, shed some of the weight. She's 18 kilograms of weight. She's actually heavier than my Superb, which is a full size bike. There's how much steel in this bike. Dare I say you could probably make a modern day car out of this bike. Is so much steel in it. Okay guys, so next time you see this, I'm going to give it a good wash and a clean up today. And you'll see where we go. Thanks and bye bye.